This is February 2nd training call for Coach 101, Team Getting Fit. Today we're basically going to talk about what we are struggling with, what was working for us, and I'll just give everybody some feedback. And starting next week, get me your either Power of Threes, or Activity Tracker, whatever you want to use, Business Activity Tracker or Power of Threes. I prefer Power of Threes just because I can write the person's name down, and then I can just keep track of people better because I'll show everybody. I actually keep a binder that has all my Power of Threes in it, so the Power of Threes are in there. And then I also put all the scripts in there. So even though I have them saved on my computer, I print them out and put them in here just in case I can't copy and paste. And then Challenge Group 5-7 invite is in here as well, even though I don't always use it. And then just stuff on the vital behaviors, because I've gone to a bunch of vital behavior trainings. So stuff from there is in here as well, so that I can share it with you guys when I need to. And one other thing I wanted to make sure that I shared on this call is Wednesday nights are 7:30 Central call. Me and Stuart are actually going to be splitting those calls. So tomorrow he'll be hosting the call, and then next week I'll be hosting the call, and I'll be doing a call about ads next week. So we're kind of splitting it just to utilize our time a little bit better, because preparing for calls takes up time. Because we don't want to just wing it. We want to be prepared. So he's going to take this week. So if you're like, oh, Stuart's call is the same time as our call, we're kind of just going to tag team it together, because by helping each other, that's just going to help everyone in the long run. Because Stuart knows what he's doing. So I'm going to let him do what he wants to do. So I know we're early in the training, but kind of wanted to touch base with everybody and see how everybody is doing. Share anything that's working for you, anything that you think you need to work on, and I'm actually going to write it down and keep track of what you guys say. Who wants to go first? I know me and Asia.
But I guess I can go first if no one else wants to go first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I've just been, like, right now, my main thing is trying to find clients, or, to find contacts, basically, because that seems to be, like, the most challenging thing to do. And, like, my family and friends, they haven't really jumped on board as I was hoping, so I'm looking at people that I either, don't really know, hoping that they want to get involved. And I've mostly been using Facebook. I have a page. I have about 47 likes now on there, and I've lost a few, but most of them are staying on my page. And I just started trying to use Twitter. Kind of crazy though. There's so many posts every second, so I'm just trying to see if maybe anybody will start a conversation that I can bring over to Facebook. Mm-hmm. And I made some flyers, like, showing my transformation. I'm trying to figure out where to hang those. And I'm going to be getting business cards done this week that I can hand out at work and stuff, or just, like, whenever I come across someone that, might be interested. So, at this point, I have 2 people that definitely, like, say that they used to use Shakeology. They don't have a coach anymore, and they were looking to, when theirs is gone, they want to buy some more, and that they would buy it through me. So those are 2 most likely future customers. That's pretty much all I have right now that looks promising. I'm just trying to start conversations with people, people that like my page. I'll ask them to be my friend, and then once they're my friend, I'll send them a message, like what their interest is and what I can post to help them, what their goals are, and see if they'll talk. A couple respond, most of them don't respond. So I'm just doing the same thing, just like that every day. And then other than that, basically I post on my page probably like 4 or 5 times a day. I post a transformation, I'll post like something humorous or something inspirational. I'll usually share a couple recipes, or I'll share like my breakfast or lunch or dinner, like a picture of it with me in it, or sometimes just like a close-up and just kind of share the recipe. And I'll give little exercise tips here and there, just like quick little things people can do, even if I really want them to like buy a program. I'm just trying to get conversation going. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I've only been doing it a few weeks, so
I think
it's still really early, and I'm just trying to figure out what's working and what isn't. And I'm trying to get people's attention so that they'll talk to me. That's pretty much it. So
I actually think that's really great. I'm also part of Empire Diamond Mine, which is all diamond coaches and above. And we're doing a kind of a group to help get our coaches to Emerald and Diamond and all that stuff. We're working on it this week with Dorset and Barbie. And someone had posted a really good message to send people who like your page or like one of your ads. I'm going to post that in the page because I thought it was really great. And I literally just saw it like 5 minutes before the call started. So I will post that in the page because I thought it was actually really great because it's talking about if they want more information, but also getting to know them, kind of a little of both. So you're technically inviting, but you're still trying to find out more about them. So I will post that in the page after this call. But I thought it was really great. It was from one of the pretty high up coaches in the Empire. So.
Okay. On what page?
On our coach page.
Okay.
Getting Fit coach page. I'll post it in there where I post the trainings and stuff.
Okay.
Sorry, my Shakeology was loud. Okay. I think you're doing really, really great. Start tracking what you're doing and keep track of it. And then, as I said, just make sure everybody gets their tracker to me by Monday night because I'm going to actually print them out and look at them before our Thursday meeting every week. So then we can talk about, everyone can kind of get their own one-on-one time, but as a group so everybody can learn from each other. And if you don't get it to me, still be on the call so you can still learn. But so we can go over it on the call. I like it by Monday night. I know Michelle's are doing that. So, and I posted Power of Three and Business Activity Tracker. So whichever you prefer to use, it's up to you.
Okay.
Michelle, you want to go next?
Yeah, I can go next. Actually, probably the thing that's working best for me is just the fact that I've been really consistent the last probably 30 days, especially the month of January. I've been really focusing on that. And like I was telling Erin earlier, it's kind of nice to wake up in the morning and have messages from people that, because it's hard to tell. I mean, when you're posting all your posts every day, and no one's liking, no one's commenting, you think to yourself, my God, I'm doing all this for nothing and no one's paying attention. But they are. I promise you they are. It's just a matter of time before they reach out to you. I actually had 4 people today message me for information. I had started posting about the Clean Eating Challenge yesterday, and actually 2 of them were for the Clean Eating Challenge and 2 of them were about programs. So people are watching you. They really are. Even when you think no one, you're just out in the middle of nowhere talking to yourself. So my consistency is paying off. People are starting to reach out to me. And something else I've really been working hard on is trying to make connections with new people. And I try to stay in my niche the best I can. And before I will send someone a friend request, I'll go on their, if they have a public page, I try to go on their page and see what they're about, whether they would fit in my niche or not. So I do that before I send out friend requests. So I'm just not randomly sending people friend requests that have nothing to do with anything that I'm interested in. So, and that's been working too, because then when they accept my friend request, I'll send them a message and say, thanks for being my friend, or, thanks for accepting my request. I see that, we have a lot in common, or I'll start up a conversation that way. And so that's been working really well for me too. I was the world's worst at trying to contact and the same old people over and over and over again. And so I've pretty much got over that, because, you can chase people for so long, and unless they're ready, they're not going to respond. So I've tried to move on past that and search for new people, because they're out there just waiting for you to contact them. So those are some of the things that, I've been doing really well and having some really good luck with.
Yeah, I just kind of want to tell a story about that. It's kind of a funny story. Hope she never actually becomes a coach or doesn't see this, but I have a friend from high school who keeps wanting to do the 21-day fix, wants to do the 21-day fix, wants to do 21-day fix with Shakeology. So last month when it was on sale, she's like, oh, I'm going to get the 21-day fix with Shakeology, and then I'm going to get size off eBay. Okay, whatever. Fine. That's fine. Get size off eBay. I don't care. She's going to get a challenge pack. Okay. So I'm walking her through how to order it because she's already a customer, so I can't send her the enrollment thing. So I'm like literally walking through it with her on the phone to get her to order this 21-day fix challenge pack that she's wanted to buy for a year and a half. Since like April of 2014, seriously. And she's like, oh, I'm at work. I have to go because I have a customer. So she had to hang up and she had to go. And then like I didn't hear from her for like 2 weeks. And 21-day fix is still on sale. Plus size is on sale. So I'm like, I have a 21-day fix. If you got a size challenge pack, could send you the 21-day fix as a gift. And she's like, that's too much pressure. I don't like the pressure. Buy like 3 weeks ago. I don't know what's going on. And now she's like, oh, and I didn't receive my Shakeology sample. I'm like, well, it didn't come back because I sent one that came back. So I don't know where it is. I said, well, I get some more mid-month. I'll send you some then. She's like, well, I guess we'll just have to see what's on sale in March. I'm just releasing her. I'm just letting her go. And whatever she wants to do, she can contact me because I'm done. She's off my list. I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time. I was on the phone with you and helping you order for like 15 minutes and you still didn't order. And she's one of my friends. So, you just got to release them. Be like, when she's actually ready, she'll come back. Because she's obviously not ready. Because it's been almost 2 years because that was April 2014 when I did 21-day fix for the first time. So that's how long it's been. Yeah. Press and release them all. Just find more people. Yeah. That's really all you can do.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sabrina can write in the chat or not. If not, I'm just going to say a few more things and then we'll go because we don't need to take a lot of time with this stuff. It's just to go over stuff and you guys can ask questions. And that's really what this is about, just so we can get face-to-face one-on-one time. I guess really I don't know what I want to say. But, oh yeah. So I talked all this over with Asia. How do you say your name again? Oh, Asha. Okay. I'm going to get it. So we were talking about this stuff yesterday that the specials are 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, size and 3-day refresh. Doing a size challenge group on the 22nd that so people can utilize. And then the other thing I want to say was about the digital unlocks on Beachbody On Demand. People say they don't have the money. If they go with Beachbody On Demand, they get the first 30 days for free, and then it's charged whatever $38.97 after the first 30 days for a quarter. So that's pretty cheap. And then they can get size Body Beast T25 at half cost. So I think Body Beast is 20, size is 30, and T25 is 60. And then even without getting those unlocks, they have like $3,000 worth of programs in there that they can get for $13 a month. So if they say they don't have the money, that's probably the way to go with them. Because that's kind of how I'm going to go about it from now on. I push challenge packs. I try to get Success Club points, obviously. But if people aren't ready, people aren't ready. And if people don't have money, they don't have money. And getting them to do something is better than getting them to do nothing, because then they're at least connected to you. So if they buy something else, they're gonna be connected to you that way if you get them to do Beachbody On Demand. And the first 30 days are free. They might be nervous about putting in their credit card information, but I always say, I'll send you a message 3 weeks in and remind you so that you know if you want to keep going or if you want to quit. Hopefully they'll want to keep going. I'm going to read Sabrina's message. Premium member for what? For Zoom? Says, do we need to be a premium member?
Probably for Beachbody On Demand, I would say.
Oh, yep. You would have to pay the $40 a quarter to get the streaming. And when you buy a challenge pack, you get the 30 days free automatically. That kind of already happens. So if you didn't click the little box not to can keep the club membership, it'll automatically charge the $38.97 every 3 months. But then, as I say, you have all those programs, and then any program you purchase, you'll be able to stream. So it's pretty cool. I can stream off Chromecast. You know, I can stream on my computer when we're gone because I have a lot of events going on this year, which is another good thing with Stuart helping with calls because we have the cruise in March. So I'll be gone for a week for that, but Stuart's will be gone too. So we probably won't have a call. Then in May, I go to California for John Maxwell Circle. And then in August, I go to Florida for the John Maxwell live event for the John Maxwell team. And then July is Summit, which is actually before August, and then GoPro in December. So I will be gone a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. So luckily, Power of 3. I will tag you in the Power of 3. I had posted it on the coach page, but I will tag you on it. It's just basically a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet that has what do you want to do every day. So basically what you want to do is you want to make 3 new friends, so 3 new connections with people. I will go to friends on Facebook, and then I will go to suggested friends, and I will see who we have in common with friends. And as Michelle says, I'll stalk them and make sure kind of we're on the same page, that I actually know them, and I'll friend them. Or people that like my ads I run, or like something on my fitness page, my business page, I'll stalk them, as Michelle says, and make sure that, if they're like have horrible things on their page, like negative stuff or just a whole bunch of stuff that just doesn't sit well with me, I'm not going to friend request them. I'm going to just let it be. But I usually send 5, but that's just what we need to do in the Diamond Mine for our little group this month. And then you want to send 3 challenge group invitations. So invite 3 people to a challenge group. It could even be to the clean eating group. We start on Monday. That's an easy way to get people, because you can have them sign up for a free customer membership, which is what I do. I make them sign up to be a free customer under me before I put them in the group. Like I had people who said that they're interested in joining, and I looked at their page and they're a coach, or they already have a coach. And I said, well, it's really just for customers for my team. Tough luck, but I'm not going to steal coaches from people or customers from people. I'm just not going to do that. And then you're going to want to do 3 follow-ups a day. So following up on those people you invited, and then 3 invitations to the coaching opportunity. So we have lots of things going on for coaching opportunity. We have the sneak peek starting on Monday, and then the live backstage pass is next Thursday. So it's during our sneak peek this week. And then on the 16th, which is a Tuesday, I'm actually going to be hosting the Empire webinar. So that's something else that you can invite people to. And if they can't make it on, you can always send them the recording. So there's lots of stuff going on. So lots of stuff to utilize. Obviously, all these things you can add people to. That's what they're there for. So we can help you get them the information, because it's in the beginning when you're brand new, it's hard to know everything, because even almost 6 years in, I still don't know everything. So, I know how scary it was in 2010 when I was a new coach, and basically I had my mom and Stuart, that was it. So I know how it feels, and Stuart was just kind of dumb luck. So I said, hey, you want a discount on Shakeology? Because they didn't have challenge packs in 2010. Hey, you want a discount on Shakeology? pay this $40 membership and you can get 25% off. Okay. That's how the conversation went. But we had built a relationship before that. So was still, even before I knew anything about forming or anything about building relationships, I did build a relationship with him, and that's probably why he stayed when I flicked out. So it's all about building relationships. Oh, and I think the one thing I forgot about Power of 3 is send 3 messages a day. So they're messages that don't really have to do with Beachbody. Just connect with the people you already know, see how they're doing. What I will do is I will go through people whose birthday it is. So today I had 6 friends whose birthdays it was today. So I sent them a happy birthday message. How have you been? I was really 10, but 4 of them were Beachbody coaches. So I already knew that they're coaches. So it was, happy birthday, how have you been? So 3 people messaged me back, and we're talking about how they've been because it's been a while. One of them sent me a invitation to their unique event after I asked them how they're doing, which I kind of just ignored. But yeah, so that's how I get my messages in, is whoever his birthday it is, I message them. If they message me back and we start having a conversation, I will count it as my messages. Because I go for Power of 5s every day. I try to do all that stuff with 5 people, just because if you're diamond or above, that's kind of what they suggest. But it doesn't always happen every single day. But I try. Anybody have any other questions?
I just have a really quick question. Like,
Sure.
I noticed that Facebook has a lot of rules for posting ads.
Yeah.
And you can't do you can't do transformation pictures. You can't
Right.
suggest certain body parts and stuff like that. Because when I first tried an ad, I got rejected
Right.
3 times, and I finally read the rules, which I probably should have done that first. And I realized it was because I was doing before and after pictures.
Well,
So
I did 2 ads yesterday that got denied yesterday, and I know about ads, and sometimes it really depends on who you get. But yeah, no before and afters. I think you can't have more than 30% of the picture as text. I think that's why my things were getting declined. And you can't make unrealistic claims in the text. Like, you can't say, you're going to lose 25 pounds if you join my challenge group. Like, you can't say stuff like that. So those are really the things I try to follow. Yeah, you have to be careful about what you use for pictures. Even like if you do an ad for likes on your page, like your profile picture cannot be a before and after either, or they won't let you even do a ad for your like page. Because
Right. I mean, do you actually invite people to challenge groups with your ad, or I just invite people to my page to kind of see how they can change their life. I don't really say anything about a group, but I mean, I've been getting probably a like per $1, which I mean, I don't spend much on it though. I only do $2 or $3 a day here and there, because I really am not making
$1 a day.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, because that's what I can afford right now. And I mean, it's just bringing in some likes, but I'm just kind of messing around with different ads to see. It's more of an experiment.
Oh, sure.
To see kind of what ads might work better. And I'll spend more money on an ad that's working well, but I don't want to spend a bunch of money on an ad that's not going to work.
For sure. And yeah, next week's call, I'll be doing on ads, and it'll be recorded for anyone who can't make it on there. But yeah, I'm at 17 cents a like for my ad page, which is actually pretty good.
That's what I want to get mine down to.
I get a couple hundred likes a week, but I mean, I've been doing it a really long time. How many likes would you say you have on your page, Michelle, when people are coming to you?
Actually, just this week I got to 700, and I haven't really done any ads or anything to try to promote it until just recently, the last 2 weeks or so. Mm-hmm. And I started an ad at $1 a day. I think it was Friday, and it is absolutely tanking. I mean, it's $1.50 a like. I think I've got 4 likes. So So I definitely need to watch your call next week and find out. I think I know where it is. I think it's I need to go in and change my audience. I don't think I've got it where it needs to be because it's just not even getting seen. You know, according to the numbers that they showed you, you know, because they give you the numbers of views per day or whatever, and it's not even close to that. So I need to go in and redo it and tweak my audience, I think is where my problem is. But
Sure.
yeah.
That may be where my problem is too.
Yeah, you really have to think.
And I tell you, actually, what I've been doing is just going to my friends list on my personal page. You can go in and invite them to your like page. And so I'm just going through and
How do you do
inviting.
that? I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, gosh. 'Cause you can send them an invitation just from your like. You get on your like page, and then it pulls up your friends list, and then you can just go through and send them invitations to your like page. So actually, I've been doing that and getting quite a few. I think I've got like 20 this week.
I need to go and do that again.
Yeah. Because if they're already friends with you, then they're kind of already following you. So I feel like they're pretty, you know, there's a pretty good chance that they'll like your page.
Yeah, and the more likes you get, the more your stuff's gonna get seen.
Right.
So even if they're just your people who are friends with you on your personal page, it's okay.
Yeah.
That was a good question. You always have good questions.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Got any more questions, Sabrina? We've gone our half hour. I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time.
Yeah, I gotta go do homework with my son. He gets homework and it ends up being my homework. I know you know how that goes.
Yeah, Tuesday's my only night off. So son's the night at my parents every Tuesday, so Tuesday's my only night off to deal with that.
Oh, so.
Okay. Sabrina says no.
Okay.
Okay, so just track what you're doing and send me email, Facebook message. You can post on the page however you want to get me your whatever you use to track, and I will tag everybody in those trackers again, and then we'll go over that next week. And always, if anybody has any questions, always just message me, and I'm always there. So I'm going to